With a true blue salute, I'm Karla Nichols. Joining me is Karla Nelson, the reporter for the Ansley FFA Chapter. So Callie, in talking about FFA, state FFAs coming up, and you already have qualified in a contest, share a little bit more about what contest you'll be going to state in.
So I will be competing in the Creed speaking and also CCM, which is conduct of chapter meetings. So far that's it, but hopefully we'll be able to get some more.
And so in talking about both these contests, do you have a favorite one that you've made it to state so far in?
I don't know. It's hard to pick. With conduct of chapter meeting, I've been able to learn a lot more with other people and learn how to run a meeting properly. But with my Creed, I've been able to really give out what FFA is in my mind and just putting it into my own words.
And for individuals that might not know what the Creed is, share a little bit more about what the Creed is.
So it's basically a five paragraphs that E.M. Tiffany wrote a while ago, basically explaining what he thought FFA stood for, and it's been something that every FFA member has been loyal to, and it's just something that's important to any members and people in agriculture.
In being a freshman in the FFA chapter, were you a part of FFA in junior high, or is this your first year being a part of the program?
I was a part of FFA in junior high. I actually did Creed speaking last year and was an alternate for state. So I went again this year to try and make it to state and came out a district champion.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
And so in talking about it being at the high school level now, there's a little bit more contest that you are able to compete in. How did you decide what interest or where you were looking at and what contest you wanted to try out with?
So last year when I didn't make it to state, I knew that I wanted to try again in the Creed. And so I chose to do the Creed instead. And CCM is fairly new, and we had a group of people that wanted to do it, and our FFA advisor encouraged us to do it, and she taught us a lot about it, so I decided to do that.
In being fresh with the FFA program, you've only been in it for a few years now. What are some key takeaways that you've taken away from already only being a part of FFA for a short amount of time?
Definitely being open to new things. Trying new things it can be scary, but it's something that I've learned to do, just being open to anything.
And looking ahead, there's another contest, the CDEs, before it's this state level for you guys. Share a little bit more about what contest you'll be competing in with CDEs.
So for CDEs, I am in livestock management, vet science, and envirothon. And vet science is basically, I'm new to all of this. So vet science is learning diseases and stuff like that. Livestock management is knowing how to basically run cattle or any other animal. And envirothon is a combination of range, wildlife, trees, forestry, stuff like that.
And in wrapping up our conversation here today, in looking towards the future, you still have a little ways for your high school career, but looking towards the future, as in after high school plans, how do you already see FFA playing a key role in your future career?
So I've always been a part of the ag industry. My parents, my dad was in it, my grandparents. So it's always been a part of my life. We've showed cattle for many years, and so working with cattle, I've learned that I'm interested in genetics, so FFA is helping me learn more about that.
Well, thank you for taking the time to join me, Callie, and best of luck with the conduct of meetings in the Creed at state and then also CDEs coming up.
Thank you.
Again, that was Karla Nelson with the Ansley FFA Chapter. I'm Karla Nichols, bringing you another True Blue Salute. on the Rural Radio Network.